everybody. We have all kinds of stuff.
Too much.
We went shopping again today. Um, we went into Gallipolis and we went for lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I made the mistake of getting the mango habanero wings, thinking that they were going to be similar to the ones I get from Domino's. These wings, I think, were setting my face on fire. I felt like I could breathe fire when I was eating them. They were very, very hot and spicy. I was like, whoa, it's like way hotter than the Domino's sauce. I love this sauce from Domino's. That's why I thought, oh, I'll get that. Note to self, don't do it.
Yeah. As for me, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, you can handle hotter things.
Yeah,
So.
that's the thing. Got a higher heat tolerance and pain tolerance overall, so anything that spicy doesn't really bother me too much.
I don't know, my lips are still burning, and we ate at what, like 12:30 or something?
Yeah, somewhere around that time. Didn't get home until like, was it 4 or 5? Or what time is it?
6:50.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you haven't changed that clock yet.
It's almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, they haven't changed that clock. But that's almost 6 o'clock. So it's 6:50 now. So we got home about 6:30, 6:20.
Yeah, around that time.
We were gonna stop one more place, but we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
So after we had our lunch, we went down to the shopping center where the Dollar Tree is. And before we went in Dollar Tree, we went into the Big Sandy Superstore, which is a furniture and appliance store. Because I'm looking for like a new washer, at least a washer, maybe a washer and dryer. And I saw the 2-in-1. You just put it in, and 2 hours later, it's washed and dried. You don't have to change machines or any of that. And I'm like, oh, I like that so much. And it's on sale right now for $2,100. And I'm like, I don't know. That's an awful lot of money. And then we looked at like the washer and dryers that are like pairs. And we would end up spending that much buying 2 pieces. So we're going to wait and see if my brother can fix the one I've got.
Yeah,
And if not, I think we're going to seriously start looking. And I really like that one. And the guy we talked to was really nice, seemed really knowledgeable, was explaining to us why, some of them were a little more expensive than others, why this brand, in his opinion, was a little bit better than this other brand. And it was pretty cool. Then we went into Dollar Tree. They were really nice to us, even though we said we weren't buying today.
Yeah.
We're just looking. And they're like, okay, that's not a problem. You feel free to look around. And so they were really, really good about it. So we went into Dollar Tree. And I know I have a viewer who's going to go
insane.
He's not going to like what I have to say. Because I bought things for crafting. And they called me out on it. They were like, you keep saying you bought this stuff for crafting, but you never do anything. Yeah. Well, actually, I have done a few things behind the scenes, but I haven't actually put stuff together yet. And I'm still gathering goodies. Yeah. I found these 6x6 paper packs. Does it say? No, it doesn't. 24 sheets, 12 designs. And I loved these. I mean, does that not scream 80s? As soon as I saw it, I was thinking Saved by the Bell, yeah. The Max. Absolutely 80s. And then there was these, and I'm really anxious to open this and take a look at it closer. They look like they're batik dyed or maybe marbled or whatever. So I want to look at these. Oh. And then I got some other stuff. Let's do this first since I got them right here in my hand. Usually I save this to the end, but we're kind of going in the order of where we shop. Yeah. Ooh, this is like cardstock. It's nice. That's really pretty. The colors aren't as bright on camera. That is pretty. And there's this reddish colored one. I mean, it's very red, and on screen it kind of looks like dull pink. So I wish I had better lighting so you could see it better. This one's green and yellow. That actually looks pretty good on camera. It's a little brighter in person. This one's all pastels. Got a little bit of everything. I really like that. I'll have to see if I can do like die cuts with this. It might be too thick. If my punches worked better, I would use punches on these, but oh, I kind of like this. It's all like bold primary type colors. Well, primary and secondary. Let's be technical about it. This is mostly like teals and a big green glob at the one corner. I really like that. This one's like different shades of green marbled. That's really pretty. Some green and yellow. That almost looks like alcohol ink. And some blues. Some yellow and oranges. I really like that. And it's much brighter in person. And this one is really bright. Nice reds. I like that a lot. That's a really nice set. I thought maybe they might be a heavier paper. I didn't realize they were actually cardstock. It just says paper on the label. Well, that didn't help. Shredded the packaging. But I am actually doing some things. I've been watching Seven Plaza, Margaret, from the Netherlands. And she's doing Mass Make March. And I've really been having fun watching her stuff and trying some of the things that she's done. Like I really got into making the one type of pockets. And I made probably close to 150 of them. Because it gave me something to do while I was at work. And it was a quiet night. My client was asleep. I was bored out of my mind. So I sat and made pockets. I need to glue some of them together. I've got about 40 of them that are actually glued together. Okay, we got polka dots. That reminds me of the twister board. We have this black and white diamond pattern. This one looks like sprinkles like you would find on a cupcake. That'd be cool if I could die cut and make that the top of a cupcake. Or maybe the top of an ice cream.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like something.
I don't know. Which you could go either way, vertical or horizontal with the stripies. We have magenta and lime green. We have more polka dots. We have like a black and white chevron type design. This is red with yellow, pink, green, and blue, making little, I don't know, scales or almost rainbows. I don't know, if you do it that way, it kind of looks like scales or feathers. There's a lot of things I could do with that. We have like a pretty teal color with stars. We have hexagons, very bright hexagons.
Huh.
That makes me dizzy.
Yeah, it's like an optical illusion.
Yeah. And then this kind of teal color with white zigzags. So very pretty, very bold and bright, and absolutely 80s. Absolutely. So I'll just set that aside for the moment. That bag is attempting to escape. I found these wall stickers. Of course, I was thinking journals. All these beautiful blue butterflies. There's a lot of them on here. Does it say how many? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 24. 24. I didn't think that was too bad for $1.25. And I found labels. I'll hold them that way so you can see them better. I thought these were cool. I like the colors. And then I got these labels. A little bit different shapes. I got some rub-ons. We have, and they're metallic but rub-ons. I got butterflies, feathers, like sea life or seahorses and shells and whales and all kinds of goodies. Some botanical leafy things, and some hot air balloons. Got a couple rulers, so I can keep one in my bag and leave one at work, because apparently we don't have a ruler at work. Because I was like, oh, I'll start tearing down some paper for a project I want to do, and didn't have a ruler. Okay, when he was scanning them, I only counted 10, but I guess he got all 12. I got 12 packs of basil seeds because I'm wanting to do 10 of the journals, recipe journals, and I thought it would be cool to stick a pack of seeds in so that whoever gets the journal can grow their own basil. I kind of debated about which thing to get, and I thought basil's a good basic. I mean, they had thyme and they had oregano and a bunch of different ones, and they were $1 a pack, so I thought I'll just get $3 worth, and I got 3 more of these little fabric basket bin things. I love them. They're a nice size. What I need to do is get stuff rearranged and reorganized, and then get my other 2 bookcases or bookshelves built so that I can put them on there and have my crafting stuff a little more organized instead of kind of a random tower. What else do we have?
No idea.
Food. Oh, this is your thing. What is this thing?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that.
My Little Pony loot bags, they were marked down to 50 cents at Dollar Tree. And he wanted them because it's Pinkie Pie.
Yeah. Pony merch I didn't already have.
Watch My Little Pony on TV on the hub.
That's really old then. This is Discovery Family now. Unless they changed it to something else recently.
I'm looking to see if there's a 2014.
Ah, yeah. That must have been before
At least that's the copyright on
Yeah.
here. And what's the other thing that you had from? And he picked these up the other day, and we missed the bag when we did the other haul. So we'll add them on here. They're still from Dollar Tree.
Mm.
And they're these little anime figures. Do they have names or anything?
I don't know.
Yeah. Aiko. A-I-K-O. Noriko. And Bashira. I like that shade of teal. She looks so faded on screen, but I mean, it's a really vibrant teal color.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why my screen is so pale.
Yeah.
So there's those. Then we went. Well, we tried to go to GameStop, but
they were yes,
apparently they were closed for lunch at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Do we want to do the Dollar Tree food? And then, because then the next place we went was Aldi. And then we went Goodwill. Then we went Big Lots. So we want to do all the food at the end?
I guess do all the food at the end.
Okay. We're going to do all the food at the end. All right. So we'll move that. That means we're on to Goodwill. Yeah. I am keep sliding off this bed. Goodwill. The Goodwill in Gallipolis was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I just knocked my dinosaur or dragon on the ground again. I keep knocking him off of here. We looked at like the books and stuff. They wanted $2.99 a piece for used books.
Yeah. They wanted like
that's too much.
Yeah, they wanted like $2 or $3.99 for a video game as well, a
sports
game on PS2.
And their prices were just too high.
Yeah.
No really great bargains as in the stuff.
Yeah.
The media stuff was way out of line.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff was like new product, and that's wasn't stuff that was donated. That was stuff that they brought in to sell.
Yeah.
And I noticed that at the other Goodwill as well, that they had a section that was all new stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the one wall was all new stuff at this place.
Yeah.
And then I went to look at jeans.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could put 18s on so bad, because they had some really cool ones. But I did luck out. This one, I liked the way they were arranged better. They were way more organized than the other store. And they actually had their clothes in categories by size. So I went to the 20s, and I got this pair of jeans. These are CJ Banks, moderately curvy fit, and they're a 20. Comfort waist. I have had clothes from CJ Banks before. They hold up well. They wash well. Back when I worked at Target, years ago. That's been almost 20 years now. Damn. I had a couple pairs of khakis that they just wore and wore and wore. I probably still have them.
Probably.
They're probably upstairs in that mess.
Yeah.
So I got these. And I got this pair. And these are Gloria Vanderbilt. I had a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt jeans way, way back. Like early 80s.
Huh.
And back then they were real expensive. I don't know how expensive they are now. But, I mean, designer.
Yeah.
Or at least back then they were considered designer. I would think they still are.
Yeah.
And she died a couple years ago. Anderson Cooper's mom. For those who are into him. And I got this pair. I tell you, I hit the jackpot. I am so excited that I was able to find. Does this have a name? Basic Editions. These are Walmart.
Yeah.
Basic Editions is their brand, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure. But they're all in really good shape. And then this pair. Did I only get 4 pair? I thought I bought 5 pair. No, it would be 4 pair because they were only $4.89 a pair.
Damn.
I can't pass that up. And these are CJ Banks. Does it say? I don't know. These are more like the khakis that I had, only in black. Oh, that button's pretty. I didn't try any of them on because I figured, $20 20s have been fitting really well. Isn't that pretty? That button's really cool. But yeah, I like these a lot. And I think I did really well. 4 pairs, I only paid $21 total. That's with tax and everything, and rounding up for charity or whatever. So I think I did well. Um, Considering everything else was so overpriced, their jeans were cheaper than the other store.
Yeah.
So, gotta watch Goodwill.
Yeah, and there's a sad thing, though. Some of the things that I thought were pretty good deals, like some of the dresses that I saw, they didn't fit me. They wouldn't fit me.
No.
Just by looking at them, you could tell they
Well, that
wouldn't.
one was a size 2. I don't know
Yeah,
anybody who would fit that.
exactly. And it's
Nobody
just
in my
like,
circle of friends would fit that.
yeah,
That one dress was originally $139,
yeah,
and they had it marked 24.
like that's a damn
I
good
mean, that's a
deal.
great deal. It was
Yeah,
gorgeous. But, oh well.
yeah,
I would have considered letting you have that if it would have been something that would have fit.
yeah.
Okay, so, shall we taste test?
Unless you want to do this. Or,
Oh, you want to do your Temu order first?
yeah, I guess. Jesus.
Sure, get the stuff out of the way and then give me an extra minute to digest.
Yeah.
Still feeling a little on the full side from lunch.
Yeah, that's the thing
You
about.
want scissors?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So the Neko has ordered some things on Temu.
Yeah. Very rare because I'm poor. That's the thing.
Well, he had a gift card for those Visa things that he was given at Christmas, and he finally spent
Yeah.
it. You're gonna love this. God damn! I think that's the figurine you were talking about.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'll save that one for last. That's the biggest one. Jeez, this is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Alright.
What you got?
Yeah, let's see how I get this thing open. God damn it. You know what? Come on!
Dude,
Open! I'm about to fight this thing. I'm about to use that thing to fight the thing that I'm singing.
You're a thing. Okay, so what is this?
That's the Crucible Blade from Doom Eternal. Basically, it's what the Doomslayer uses to basically take, you know, the powers of a god and make him even stronger. But he needs that blade to fight the Icon of Sin, so he sticks that at the very end of Doom Eternal. Unless you get the DLC expansions, which that's whatever. But the end of the base game, you basically take that blade and you put it inside the brain of the Icon of
I wonder if
Sin.
this actually means something or if it's just a design.
It should mean. I forgot if it actually does, but I think it should mean something in the lore of Doom.
It's a little red symbol, but I can't
Yeah,
really see what it is very clearly.
yeah. If you play the game, the thing is actually really bright red. The whole sword itself is red, and it looks
And
really
it's a
cool in
little
game.
keychain's got a nice little clip on it.
And the thing is, they were selling that one with another weapon. I forgot which one it was. I don't know. It was like my game or something. It's
You
everyone.
could hurt somebody with that.
Yeah. I wonder if it was also meant to.
Oh, you want the package?
Yeah. Let's see. This it's heavier than
That's all the bigger it is? I wonder if that's the same one I have on my farmland, fishland,
yeah.
land.
Same thing when you think about it. They all hold Temu items. Jeez. So much opening, so much packages. What the hell? It's another package inside of a box. They must really want you to
That's
open.
the thing, is they way overpackage things.
Yeah.
But they talk about how, they're eco-friendly and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, this is beautiful. Like just looking at it, yeah, it's a really
I think
good.
that's the same one I have on my.
Yeah, it's one of those switch,
So,
multi-tool thing. I think I know it's a knife, but I don't know
so
if.
it's a rainbow knife. I don't know if you can get the rainbow colors to.
Yeah, but I've been wanting one of those
These
for a.
colors are gorgeous.
Yeah, and they had one. I think.
So shiny.
Yeah, one for I think it was two something, almost three, and then one for almost
And
four.
it's got a little clippy here. Now, can I do this without,
Breaking it.
well, without stabbing myself?
Yeah, because that's the thing about those.
There it is. It's just a little rainbow colored pocket knife. Very, very shiny.
Yeah, if you ever saw it in person, it would be looking way better than it does on camera
Oh,
because,
yeah, it's gorgeous in person.
yeah,
I wonder how sharp it actually is.
no idea.
You'll have to get it sharpened.
Yeah, I
It is
figured.
duller than dull,
Yeah,
which makes it more dangerous.
yeah. Alright, where's the.
And last thing in the Temu.
Eh. Oh, yeah! Wait.
Is it a specific cat girl or just general cat girl?
Uh, yeah. Cat Groma Crotch. Good. I think that's. But then that's
Her,
a. I think that's a stand you put her on.
yeah.
I know. I think I saw her somewhere. I forgot.
She's very cute.
Yeah, I forgot if she was from a certain anime. I think she might be either an anime or a manga. But I saw it was either
So
that
it's a little
that
cat girl on a stand.
yeah, it was either that one or I think a black or brown. I think black haired.
She's pink hair, black dress, little white gloves with little pink things on the pad of the hand. She's got a little bell, little black bow, little cat ears. She's cute.
Yeah,
So what is this all about?
no idea.
Because in the animes and stuff, the cat girls are always doing this.
Huh.
And you do something like that.
I think it's supposed to represent a cat paw trying to bat at someone. All I know is it's cat based.
Something on, was it on Facebook? I think it's a video that was on your page, maybe,
Probably.
about um the cat girl dance.
Huh.
And I commented on it and said, well, I'm over 50 and I do that dance sometimes too. I don't remember what the thing said. Okay, so that's all your Temu.
Yeah.
So I guess we should go back to doing things in order.
Yeah.
Back to
I think we're doing food or was
yeah,
it?
we're on food now. I think that we got everything else. These are just jelly beans. Just generical jelly beans. But we found jet puffed marshmallow flavored gummies. And I thought that sounded weird.
Yeah.
So we're going to try them. So that's what they look like. They're like sugar coated. They look kind of like gumdrops almost. And they're white, pink, yellow, and blue.
Ooh.
Can you grab a trash bag while you're out there?
Yeah, maybe.
And they do have the little smiley faces like on the picture. Here you can kind of see it a little bit. Wow, those are hard to chew. I don't care for those. They got a little bit of sourness to them. Hmm. I wouldn't say they taste like marshmallows. One trash bag, not the whole box, silly boy.
Yeah.
I didn't think they tasted like marshmallow.
Yeah.
And I thought they were kind of hard to chew. And a little bit sour.
Yeah.
Like the sugar stuff is like Sour Patch Kids almost.
Hmm.
A little sour something. Wasn't expecting that sour.
Yeah.
Especially when they say they're marshmallow flavored. In general, marshmallows aren't normally sour.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put that in here. You can have those if you want them.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we found some pretzels. These are Pop Daddy pretzels. This flavor is smoked Gouda. Hand seasoned in small batches, made with flavor so bold it's lip smacking, finger licking goodness and crunch. Made in Michigan.
Huh.
So there's that pack. Smoked Gouda. Pretzels.
Yeah, it's got that smell to it.
I like those.
Yeah.
I got smoked Gouda chips that one time.
Hmm.
What's it called?
Maybe. I don't know.
It was one of the brands they carry at Powell's. Yeah, I like those. Good thing, because now we have garlic parmesan. How do we fit so much flavor in one bag?
I don't know.
At Pop Daddy, we're all about crave-worthy, crunchy snacks that pack a punch in the flavor department. We don't shy away from zesty, different, and downright tasty. So be it popcorn or pretzels, you can count on us for a snacking experience that seriously satisfies.
Huh.
What was this one? Garlic parmesan. I mean, it just looked like pretzel sticks. They all look alike.
Yeah. It's got a different smell to it, but it smells like it should.
These are bold snacks made with big heart. I like these too.
Yeah.
These probably smell different because they've got garlic in them.
Yeah. I can definitely taste the garlic on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Next is peppercorn ranch. If I can get them open. Each time I get a little bit more of the corner. I'm gonna have to get I might have some in here. A zipper bag to put them in.
Yeah, maybe.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So far, these are the winner.
Yeah. Definitely.
But you know, you can probably dump them all in a big bowl and mix them up and have snack mix, except for this one.
Yeah.
Those three would all go well together. You might want to, you know, because this one is vastly different.
Oh shit. What are we doing?
Cinnamon sugar.
Ha! Yeah, that's way different than the others.
Way different. Where the others are all savory, this should be a sweet one.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, yeah. I love these.
Oh shit.
These are good. If you like the cinnamon twists at Taco Bell, get these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like all 4 flavors.
Yeah.
So I think this one and this one for the savory. The peppercorn ranch for the savory. The cinnamon sugar is really good. It's just sweet enough. It's not over sweet. Mm-hmm. Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Those are really good. That's everything now from Dollar Tree. Okay. Then we went Aldi's. So that's this. At Aldi's, we found carrot cake flavored kettle corn.
Huh.
And it was up front with their Easter stuff. I mean, we got some other stuff too, but this was the one thing we got that was specific for doing a taste test. Oh, pretty. So it's got like orange icing or glaze or squiggles. I'm trying to get to where you can kind of see it better. You can kind of see it there, maybe. Is that carrot cake?
I don't know. I mean, I think I like it better than actual carrot cake, because, like, I don't know, there's something about, I don't know.
His actual carrot cake has actual carrots in it.
Yeah.
And raisins and pineapple and
Yeah.
all kinds of good stuff. I love carrot cake. It's just not entirely sure that that's this flavor. I like it, but it almost tastes more orangey to me.
Yeah.
Got my brain playing tricks on me because it's orange colored. I'm thinking oranges.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah, the most common carrot color now is orange. It used to be purple.
Huh.
One of those weird little trivia things that I picked up somewhere.
Huh.
The carrots come in a whole variety of colors, but the orange ones, for whatever reason, became the popular one. Sometimes you can find the different colors of carrots in the store. It's just like broccoli, no, not broccoli, cauliflower, chard. There's several different vegetables that come in a whole variety of colors, but you normally only see one. Cauliflower, you normally see white, but it comes in purple and green and orange. I don't know. Oh, Aldi. This was Aldi. We have French vanilla iced latte, Barissimo coffee.
Hmm.
And it's considerably cheaper than some of the other ones that we tried. It's like $1.79, I think. Maybe it was $1.89, something like that. It was less than $2, where most of the ones we've been getting have been around closer to $3. And I'm like, if this is $2 cheaper, then the next time I go to Aldi, I'll pick up some more of them if I like it. If I can turn the lid, there we go. I can't. Why do I keep sniffing things?
I don't know.
I know my nose doesn't work. Why do I keep sniffing things?
Everything is broken.
Not bad. I could drink that.
Eh.
Still having trouble finding the Snickers coffee. We found Twix coffee today again,
Hmm.
but I'd rather have the Snickers. I can drink that.
Yeah.
You don't look convinced.
It's alright. Not the best.
Not your thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
So then we went to Big Lots, picked up a few things, and we found Mike and Ike cotton candy and Country Time lemonade cotton candy and pumpkin spice coffee.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be wired. I need to go to bed, and I'm gonna be wired.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm off tonight.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to bed yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm tearing the heck out of this packaging. Fine. Just rip it all the way down. It is multicolored.
Oh boy.
Can you even see that?
I wonder if each color is its own.
It's
flavor.
orange and pink and green and yellow. It's supposed to be cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
Huh.
So, like, here's some orange. Want some orange?
Yeah, I guess.
That's it looks white on screen.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely orange. Okay, here's some pink. Can I get just pink? There's some pink. That's cherry. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some yellow.
Yay.
And cherry's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
And yellow. They had to fail on the lemon.
Yeah.
There wasn't very much flavor in that one. I have powder all over me now from this. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It snuck up on me after. And lime. Of course, the lime's got all the other flavors stuck to it. That's all right. It's weird that the lemon and had to wait till it was completely gone
Yeah.
before you could taste it. Oh, the poll's just closed.
Oh boy.
Hopefully, if you're in Ohio, you went and voted today.
Yep.
No, that's all right. I shouldn't wear a black shirt when I'm eating cotton candy, apparently. Okay, so this is pink lemonade and lemonade flavors.
Oh boy.
Oh! That lime just hit me.
Oh boy.
It was fine, and then all of a sudden it was like, BAM! Yeah, I could be so hopped up on sugar and caffeine.
Yeah.
I'll have to call Nikki and say fish legs.
Oh boy. She's gonna think you lost it now.
Call her and say fish legs, and then just start cracking up. Okay, here's some yellow. So that's regular lemonade flavor.
There he goes.
That's better lemon than the other one.
Yeah.
It actually tastes like something.
Yeah.
And here's some pink lemonade.
Well, shit.
Try not to get it all over my bed.
It just broke.
Try not to get it all over my bed.
That's not bad either.
I think the regular lemonade's better, though.
Yeah.
Unless this one's going to come and smack me in the face later like the other one did.
Probably.
Okay, so on the country time, I would say the regular lemonade, the yellow one, is better.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of flavor. The pink one's just kind of, eh. On the Mike and Ike, I think the cherry was the most successful of the flavors. The orange and the lime, I think, are pretty even. And the lemon was the least successful of the four. So how can they make this one so good in lemon and this one not? I'm not going to pick it up because the whole front is ripped up.
Yeah.
Weird. Weird, weird, weird. All right. And last thing is pumpkin spice iced coffee latte. This is the same brand that does the Twix and the Snickers. They also have like caramel, I think. They got mocha and French vanilla. This is the first time I've seen the pumpkin spice. Limited edition, so it's probably from last fall.
Probably, yeah.
Does it have a date on here?
Yeah, that's one thing that really pisses me off when everybody does anything limited edition. You know, you get so used to eating or drinking something, and then they take it off
get
the
you hooked
shelf.
and then they take it away.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
So my personal recommendation is try it. If you like it, stockpile and hoard all of them. So that way you don't have to worry quite as much. I should have done that with the Hot Pocket side shots when they were still a thing.
Yeah, but you would have eaten them all.
Yeah.
And you'd still be out.
Yeah. Because those were several years ago. Ugh. Yeah, it's got that smell to it.
It's okay. I'm glad I only bought one. It's all right. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think it's anything special.
it's something alright.
I don't know that it's necessarily giving me pumpkin spice.
Yeah, man, there's something there, but it's not. Eh,
It's not super strong.
yeah,
Brewed coffee, skim milk, sugar, cream, maltodextrin, potassium phosphate, pectin, sodium citrate, natural flavors.
yeah, of
Whatever the
course.
heck that means.
Oh,
Of course, it might be better if it was like colder.
yeah. Oh,
We were going to stop at the Family Dollar because I wanted to pick a couple things up. And I was going to stop on my way home from work yesterday. And I had worked 4 hours extra. It was lunchtime. I was tired. I was hungry. I just wanted to stop in. And they had some frozen sandwiches that I liked, and I wanted to get them. There were
yeah,
so many people, so many cars in the parking lot. I couldn't get in.
yeah.
And well, I thought, okay, fine. I'll just go home and make something home. This morning, I came by about 8:35-ish. They don't open till 9. Their parking lot was packed.
Ha!
People were there so freaking early,
Yeah,
half an hour before the store even opens. And when we came back home, I said, well, let's go by and see. So we came up, instead of coming through town, we came up the highway and cut across.
yeah.
Again, there were so many cars.
They
And it
had,
was even worse than this morning.
yeah, they had people parked at the damn school
Yeah, people were parking in the
because
school
they
parking lot
couldn't.
because they can't
Yeah,
get in.
yeah,
And I'm like, it was never that busy at the holidays. The only
yeah.
reason it's busy now is
They're
because
closing,
they're going to close. They're closing that store due to lack of customers,
and they're trying to get
lack
deals.
of business.
Yeah,
And ever since we found out that they were going to close the store, I haven't been able to get in there.
yeah,
It just happened to be when we were out running the other day. We stopped in there about, 10, 15 minutes before closing,
yeah,
and we're picking up a few things. We were talking to the cashier, and she says, "Yeah, they're getting ready to close our store,
yeah.
and we'll be closed sometime next month."
That's sad.
And as of Sunday, they changed their hours so
Yeah,
that they close at 7 now. So I can't even go over there now to see if there's anything.
yeah,
Um, Ever since then, I haven't been able to even get in the parking lot. The
yeah,
place has been packed. And I'm thinking, that's really sad.
yeah.
That the only time you're even interested in going into the stores when you find out that they're going to be closing soon.
Because you think they're gonna have good deals. That's the thing.
And they already
That's
had some really good deals. You got to
yeah,
watch what you're getting, but
yeah. But I think that's why anybody ever actually gives a shit about half
I
the stores shutting down.
I stopped in there 2 to 3 times a week most weeks.
Yeah,
Once I knew it was there.
and you'd think it would get a lot more because it's right next to the school. You think people either coming out of
Yeah, you
school
would think after school they would go over there and get stuff.
or depending on how late the basketball football games are, they'd open then and people would come in through that time. But nah, even when school
It's
was letting out,
ridiculous.
the times that I was walking there to get something, no one showed up. Like one or two people from the school showed up at that time. Nobody else. None of the teachers, none of the staff, just one or two students.
Mm.
That's it. And that's only because they
That's
had
too
nothing.
bad.
Only because they had nothing better to do. They're like, you know what? let's go to
Most
Family
of them go
Dollar
up to either Dollar General or
or
the
the
gas
gas station.
station.
Yeah,
And they
very
forget
few.
about this over here.
Yeah, which is sad.
But see, that's part of the problem is they're
Yeah,
out of sight, out of mind.
yeah. If it's not in the central area that Racine is, the gas station, Dollar General, all that sort of thing,
Yeah, all the
you know,
shops are concentrated in that one little spot.
yeah, the bank and the car wash and everything. Ah,
But this is on the other side,
yeah,
and people don't think about it. We didn't even know it was there until we were going somewhere else and happened to drive by it.
yeah,
And it was like, when did they put that in?
yeah,
It'd been there, what, almost a year by the time we discovered it?
yeah,
So I wonder if that's part of the problem, is
yeah,
their location.
probably.
If there would have been something else over there to attract people,
Maybe they would have stopped
maybe
by.
people would have come by.
Yeah,
Maybe in that next little field or whatever, they could have put in, I don't know, some kind of restaurant or something.
yeah,
Something that we don't have 6,000 of.
yeah,
Like, I don't know, White Castle. We don't have any of those down here.
yeah.
Or, what else?
Red Lobster, Olive
They're
Garden.
not going to put something fancy like that in Racine. Barely got fast food.
Yeah,
We got a Subway.
that's all we got.
Well, and the diner.
Yeah,
But I don't even know what their hours are. So,
yeah,
um, but that's all on that side.
yeah.
When you talk about over here, the only thing is the Family Dollar Dollar Tree thing.
And soon that won't be there. They'll be gone.
So I wonder what they're going to end up doing with that building.
I don't know. Hopefully they don't tear it down because that would be a
It's
waste.
too new of a building. I mean, that'd be a complete waste.
Yeah, not only that, but let's say,
Because that was built for them.
yeah, but let's say they wanted to, do something else with that, and then if they would have tore it down, they just have to rebuild it anyway. So they shouldn't really. They could still do that, but they shouldn't, because that'd be a waste of money and time, and that'd be a huge kick in the ass to all the people who actually built that building the first time. Yeah, they're getting paid to do it, but they wouldn't want to do it again.
Most of those people don't care. They're just there to collect their checks.
Yeah, I'd be the same way, honestly.
But, I mean, I enjoyed going in there and talking to them in the mornings. And
Yeah, a
because all
lot.
the time I'd be stopping in on my way home from work.
Yeah,
And, I mean, there was one morning I got there, I don't know, like 20 to 9 or something. And I was sitting in my car playing on my phone. And the manager saw me and was like, come on in.
yeah,
You don't have to sit out here. You can come in. I'm like, okay. Because he knew I was in there all the time.
yeah. Definitely a lot friendlier than Dollar General. That's for damn sure.
Dollar General, they're just rude down there.
Yeah, don't even know how or why they're still open, but damn.
Well, because they've got the location and they're established.
Yeah,
Where these guys didn't have the right location.
yeah,
I mean, we didn't know they were even there for almost a year.
yeah,
So I'm wondering how many other people didn't know they were there until, oh, they're closing?
yeah,
Well, let's go see what we can find out. Or see what we can see if there's any deals.
yeah.
But they always had, some deals.
Yeah,
You just had to know where to look.
yeah. And I imagine once it comes time to them actually shutting their doors, like the last week or so, they might start doing everything must go 90+% off everything because
Well,
we're
yeah,
we're
and they're
trying.
gonna start low. I mean,
Yeah,
20%, 30%.
and then once it
I don't
comes
even know if
time,
they're doing that. They have a sign out front that
yeah,
says store closing, but I didn't see any
yeah,
sales or percentages posted anywhere.
yeah. Well, that might not come until later,
Yeah,
till
I
it's
mean, I don't
closer.
know.
I kind of hope it does, but at the same time, because that would suck
But
to
I mean, as
have.
it is, we can't even get in there. So
Yeah,
I figure I don't. If I can't get in the parking lot, I don't need whatever it is that they've got.
yeah. And I'm sure you could probably find it anywhere else as well.
I can go to any other Family Dollar or Dollar Tree and get what I
Yeah.
want from there.
Or sometimes Powell's or Walmart or anywhere
Well,
else.
I'm talking about their company.
Mm,
I
yeah.
mean, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, it's the same company, which I think is weird.
Yeah.
Um, and then to do a combo store, I
Yeah.
thought that was weird. I don't
Yeah.
know how many of those they even have. It's the only one I know of in the area.
Yeah.
But I think if it would have been just Dollar Tree, it might have done better.
Yeah.
Because if it was a nice big one like the one over at Mason, I think it would have done okay.
Yeah.
But as it is, gotta go back to Mason
Yeah.
or keep going to Mason. I mean,
Yeah.
I go over there pretty regular too, because
Yeah. And now the closest Family Dollar's in Middleport. Because I think
yeah,
that's close.
I think so.
Yeah, that's close to everything else there. One of the only
Yeah,
few things to do in Middleport.
yeah. There's not a whole lot to do in Middleport that I can think of offhand.
There's like, was it a Rite Aid or a Save a Lot or whatever? One of those. Was it Fruit or?
There's a Fruth Pharmacy as you're going into Middleport. There's a Save a Lot. There's a car part place.
Yeah.
Then you go down as you're going into Middleport. There's another car part place.
Yeah.
There's a tire place.
A lot of car places.
um, I mean Goodwill's gone.
Yeah. Dairy
Dairy
Queen's
Queen's
gone.
gone. The one mechanic I went to, I think, is gone.
Mm.
Um, there's some kind of, I don't know, furniture store or something I've never been in.
Mm.
There's a couple other little shops along in there, but I mean, it's a town that doesn't have a whole lot.
Yeah. Biggest highlight is probably Job and Family Services, but
That
even then,
has issues.
yeah. But
Yeah, I mean
and that's
that's
the
what most people are going into Middleport for.
yeah, either that or what was that one guy that we were seeing because we needed to both of us to work for, was it food stamps or whatever?
We were going to Ohio Means Jobs to try to find jobs, but the guy you were talking to was at Jobs and Family Services.
Mm, yeah,
He was trying to help you.
yeah. But that's a sad thing though. It's like even with people like, that guy and, all of, Jobs and Family Services and whatever, I still can't get a job. I tried applying so many different places.
And
And
now your opportunity over here is gone.
yeah, and I was thinking about applying again, but after hearing that, I'm like, well, there goes my idea for working. I tried to get a job at the gas station. No. I tried to get a job at uh, Dollar General,
And
and
they
they
accuse you of stealing.
and then basically called me homophobic slurs and was overall just horrible people there.
Yeah, we don't go to that. I only went in there that one time because I needed paper for my printer.
Yeah,
And then it was crap. I mean, it's so thin and
yeah,
worthless. I'm like, I wasted my time and money even walking in there.
yeah,
But that's only because they didn't have any over here at Family Dollar.
yeah. And I tried Wendy's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, pretty much all your
I
fast
really
food.
thought you were going to get on at Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I tried pretty much all your fast food. I tried Subway, McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, anywhere that's around here. No,
Yeah, well.
and I'm like, well,
When it's time, you'll find it.
yeah. But this is really hilarious though, because like all these people are saying, "Oh, we're hiring," but you try to put in an application, "Nah, we're not going to hire you." But they'll hire the next person that comes in through the door. And I'm like, well,
No, because some of the places have signs up that they're hiring and they're not really hiring.
yeah, that's
Because
another.
that one gas station we both
Yeah,
applied at,
yeah,
they're like, oh yeah, well, we'll keep your applications on file. We don't really have any openings right now.
Then
Well, then why are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why are you putting out there that you're hiring if you don't?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is yours. You want these?
I guess.
I don't know. For me, cotton candy has a tendency to be too sweet.
Yeah.
So you can have those if you like them.
But yeah, part of the issue is we live in a small area where there's absolutely nothing.
There isn't much.
Yeah, all your stereotypical Walmarts and McDonald's and your Wendy's and Subways. But if you go somewhere like 45 minutes away, you have to pay for gas, so there's no point in getting a job there because all you're doing is wasting.
All you're going to do is buy gas.
Yeah.
You're not going to actually make anything.
Yeah, and even if you were to hitch a ride from someone that works at the place that you're working to, that's not going to be good because they have to drive all the way to like either Athens or whatever, come pick you up here, go back
you have
there.
To pretty much be on the same schedule and work at the same place.
Yeah, and they're going to expect some of the money for gas as well, so...
Well, that only makes sense, but you would be paying less.
Yeah.
Because you would share the cost.
Yeah. But it would still be too much for
And the fact that you don't drive.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's another, a whole other issue. I mean.
Yeah.
You do have some things that are working against you. Yeah. But at some point you will find the right thing.
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to come along.
Yeah, maybe.
I just got lucky that I like what I ended up getting.
Yeah.
And when I was interviewed by the owner of the company, and he said, "Why do you want to work here?" And I said, "Quite honestly, I need a paycheck."
Yep.
I will be blunt, honest with you. I need a paycheck. I'm down to $5 in my checking account.
Yeah. Got
I have
nowhere
been
else.
applying everywhere. You're the only place that's even giving me an interview.
Yep.
And he's like, "You are so overqualified for this job. You really ought to be doing something else." I said, "I would like to if I could find something, but I can't find anything." Now, I'm being completely honest with you. I need a job.
Yeah.
And I am willing to give this a try. I never thought this would be something that I would be interested in. But
yeah,
I'm willing to give it a try. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. I mean, of course, there are some nights when things just don't go well.
Yeah.
But anytime you're dealing with people, you have times when things just don't go that well.
Yep. Any job will have that.
Yeah, any job.
Even with.
Oh. That had its own set of issues.
Yep.
Loads. But, just don't give up.
Yeah.
When the right thing comes along, it'll happen.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep trying. You can't just be like, I give up. Just because you're having some trouble. You have to keep trying. Gotta get yourself out there.
Yeah.
Now, if I knew any place to have you apply.
Yeah.
But your lack of driver's license is a hindrance.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't really need to be going through all this on camera. I mean, we're over an hour now because.
Yeah.
I think we're done because we have pretty much eaten everything. And you know what? I think that rash is gone.
Huh. Maybe.
I think I must have gotten into something maybe at Goodwill.
Yeah, maybe.
After we left Goodwill, my arm started itching and I looked and there was this rash. But it seems to be gone now. So I bought that Benadryl for nothing.
Meh.
No, that's okay. We'll keep it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just in case you actually do
need just in case I need it later.
Yeah.
My lips are still tingling, though, from that habanero sauce.
Huh. I think it was it Big Lots? We also found Frosted Flakes.
Oh, yeah, we found the pumpkin spice Frosted Flakes. Those are sitting in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But we can do that another day because I think
Yeah,
we have another cereal out there, maybe.
probably.
Maybe? No, I think that's something we've already had.
Probably. Which one?
We got the Swiss roll, which I know we already did,
Yeah.
and that pumpkin spice. Yeah, I've already had those because I like them dry.
Hmm.
The pumpkin spice mini wheats. I like them dry. I don't want the milk on them because the milk washes all the flavor off. We got a couple pizzas at Aldi that I thought sounded good. The
Yeah.
one was mushroom, mozzarella, and mascarpone.
Hmm.
I thought that sounded interesting because mascarpone is kind of cheese, but my experience with it has been in like tiramisu, which is a little sweet. So I'm wondering how it's going to be in a pizza.
Yeah.
And the other one was what, chicken Alfredo,
Which is more my thing.
which sounded really good.
Yeah.
We might have that for dinner tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Like you'll have the mushroom and
I want some of that chicken Alfredo one too, dude. We do have a pizza in there that we want to try on camera. We just
yeah,
haven't.
Chuck E. Cheese.
It's a Chuck E. Cheese pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
I gotta remember what Chuck E. Cheese has even tasted like. It's been
Yeah,
forever
it's
since I've been there.
yeah. And I still think
Like
what
before you were born.
yeah. I know I've been there I think once in my entire life at least. I don't remember much of it, but I know I was there one time. That's it.
You
At
went with
least.
Wist, didn't you? Somebody
Well,
from Wist.
no.
Oh,
No, it was like we were going to a store. I forgot what it was, but everybody was shocked, myself included, that they actually still had one open.
yeah.
None of us went in though.
Oh,
I was planning on it,
I
but
thought
then
that's when you went.
yeah, I would have. But the problem is the food would have been not ready before break ended. So I'm like, well, so much for that idea. And I don't
Yeah.
think anybody from West would actually sit down and get that because they're either going to the hotel or going home. They don't care
Right.
about anything else. They don't want to waste any more time. And I don't blame them. After working
Yeah,
for
everything's hurry, hurry, hurry.
yeah, so I'm just like, well, when you don't have much time on your
And if
breaks,
everybody in the same van wanted to go,
yeah,
you might have been able to go.
yeah,
I don't think Lester would have gone,
yeah, definitely not.
but Ricky might have.
Yeah, I think that's who we had because I think we are doing. It was either an assist or it was just some random Walmart, which is where
Yeah,
all
there's
our
still a couple around. There are not
yeah,
many. There's a couple,
yeah,
but they've pretty much killed it by getting rid of the animatronics and stuff.
yeah. That's the first thing that they did wrong. They got rid of the animatronics.
That was the
Secondly,
whole reason to go. That and the
yeah,
video games.
yeah. I mean, there was one that stayed with the animatronics for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one in Ohio. It was somewhere else. But they recently shut that down because of the cost. Because it was too expensive to maintain the animatronics.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I think they should do. I think they should take all the abandoned, done, Chuck E. Cheese's and put in uh, collaboration with Scott Cawthon, the guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's, they could make an actual Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And people will start flocking. Because, first off, the movie was successful, the games are
The
successful,
games have been extremely successful.
and I'm sure if you get the right people to market it, Markiplier, Matt Pat, that would make it even more so. Because they're big names that help the franchise grow. Yeah, it would have been popular without them, but because of Matt Pat, game theory, and Markiplier, obviously.
And his mom.
Yep, that too.
His mom cracks me up,
Yeah,
and she was so funny playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah. But I think if you do it right, you could get and turn those abandoned areas into actual pizzerias from
Again. They're
Yeah,
already set up as pizzerias. I mean,
yeah, and the building's already there and everything. You just gotta repaint it to make it look
yeah,
more like the games and the
it's
lore.
all
And
cosmetics
yeah,
at this point.
yeah,
Well, probably structural stuff now because so many of them have
yeah,
been abandoned for so long.
yeah. Because I've
But for
seen,
the most part, it's cosmetics.
yeah, because I've seen some of the videos where like people were going inside abandoned Chuck E. Cheese's to, you know, reminisce and to share, abandoned places and what it used to be like.
Flip that pin.
Which one?
The one above Cthulhu, that Mothman one that's sideways.
This one?
Yeah, turn them right side up. That's better. That was driving me nuts.
Oh, now the Grim Reaper is.
I know. Some of them are they're weighted wrong.
Yeah,
Some of them that should have had two pin backs only have one.
yeah,
That was driving me crazy. That Mothman being crooked.
yeah. But I also think you should also turn not just like Chuck E. Cheese locations, but there are some abandoned malls here in the U.S. that, because no one ever goes to malls anymore, you should turn that into a pizzaplex based off Security Breach. Still has to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, but that would make sense. So either way, you'd have to do something with Five Nights at Freddy's because that would make sense.
You know how big a mall is?
Yeah,
That place in Athens isn't that big. That's not a good mall.
yeah. I'm talking about the one in Vienna though. Even though that's still around, I'm talking about like those kind of malls.
Yeah, that's a bigger one.
Yeah, I'm talking about the ones with multiple floors, multiple
Oh, you want to see a mall with multiple floors.
Mall of America.
I haven't been there, but I have been to Eaton Center.
Oh shit! I've heard that's huge.
Yes, in Toronto.
Oh boy!
It's like 5 or 6 floors, I think.
Damn.
We went there. We didn't have very much time, so we couldn't really shop or anything.
Yeah.
But they took us there so we could see how big it was.
Damn.
We had so much stuff crammed into that weekend we were up there.
Yeah.
We barely had time to breathe, let alone do anything.
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing.
what was weird is, like every subway stop had its own little mall
Damn.
or shopping complex, and every one of them had different things. So it was just like, okay. Of course, we weren't allowed to go to certain floors in our hotel because that's where the hockey team was. So we were a bunch of high school girls. They didn't want us hanging out with the hockey team. But they took us to CN Tower and the Sky Dome. And in the Sky Dome, we toured everything,
Oh boy.
including the locker room when there were guys in there.
Oh boy.
They weren't naked, but I mean, there were hockey players in there.
Yeah.
But we weren't allowed to talk to them in the hotel. Like, even if we're like in the elevator and they say hi, we're not allowed to say hi back. Fine.
Yeah.
There are only a couple of us that would have been interested anyway.
Yeah. I'd be one of those people I'd be like, oh hey, yeah, cool. I wouldn't be freaking out.
My senior year in high school.
Yeah. I mean, some people would freak out way more than
I was
others.
17 and having a good old time in Toronto.
Oh boy.
The choice was I could go to Toronto for that weekend during spring break, or I could get a new prom dress.
I'd rather go to Toronto.
I said, I'm going to Toronto.
Yeah.
I'll wear the same prom dress I wore my junior year. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
It was a cute dress. Might as well get 2 wears out of it instead of just one.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's one thing that I don't think I will ever understand. You wear it like one time, and that shit costs you a couple hundred. Some even the thousand.
I got lucky. Mine was like between 100 and 150.
Yeah. Unless it's some hand-me-down.
Then there's the wedding dress that was like almost 800.
Jeez.
And wear it one time. That's it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's in a box upstairs.
Yeah. And that's the thing. All these things that are like one-time things, unless you somehow do it again. But like,
Yeah, but you wouldn't wear the same wedding dress to marry somebody else.
yeah, and that's the same thing with prom or whatever. A lot of people they'll just buy new
A
ones
lot of
anyway.
people won't rewear their prom dresses. It's just stupid.
Yeah,
It's just a dress.
yeah, nothing really
I
special.
rewore mine because I had something better to do.
Yeah,
But I mean, like the dress itself was 100 and whatever, and then the shoes and the jewelry
yeah,
and the purse and getting your hair done. And it's all the other
yeah,
garbage that goes with it. It became an expensive proposition.
yeah. And just for one night or one day, and
Yeah,
I'm just
for one night.
yeah, I'm just like
The
really.
funny thing is, junior year, I went to prom with one person and came home with somebody else. And everybody laughs at that, but it was planned.
Yeah.
It was planned that
Oh
way. I went. Well, it had to do with driver's licenses and curfews.
boy.
I had the car, but I didn't have a license.
Yeah.
My date had a license. So he picked me up, or he was dropped off so he could drive my car. And we took the car and we went to dinner and we went to prom. And then we picked up our friend and went to the after prom party, the three of us. And then my date had to go home because of his curfew. So we dropped him off, and then our friend brought me home because it was my car.
Yeah.
And we sat and watched movies all night, or over the rest of the night. We had a good time. The after prom party was held at the YMCA. And I mean, I took a pair of shorts and a t shirt to change into and forgot to bring shoes. So all I had were my dress shoes for the that I wore to the prom.
Oh boy.
So I was wandering around barefoot the whole time because I didn't have shoes. Well, we decided we were going to stop at the grocery after we dropped my date off. We stopped at the grocery to get some stuff. And I must have looked like a sex worker because I mean I had my dress shoes and my dress purse, and I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I had my hair all fancy, all done up, and we're walking in at like 2 in the morning,
Oh boy.
and we got some some snacks, and we went home, and we had some movies and stuff at home, so we just picked something to watch and spent a couple hours watching movies, and then when it was time for him to go home, I went and got my dad up and said, "Yeah, he's ready to go home."
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that. And then the next year, senior prom, the guy I went to junior prom with asked me to go, and then he backed out.
Huh.
Said, "No, it's too expensive. I can't go." Well, I was gonna go to my senior prom, one way or another. I was going. So I asked my friend that we I went home with the year before, and he says I can't. I'm supposed to be going out of town that weekend. I started calling my girlfriends. I mean,
Yeah.
people from other schools. I'm like, I need somebody to go with me. I've already got the ticket. All I need is somebody to go with me. At the last minute, the guy that brought me home the year before was like, "Are you still looking for somebody to go?" Because the thing I thought I had to go to got canceled, or we're not going, or whatever. He says, "I'm available if you still need a date." And I'm like, "Yes. I wanted to go with you to start with."
Yeah.
And So we ended up going together and had a blast. It was so much fun. And that year they did the after prom at the school, and we stayed until it ended. And we had a good time. And we doubled with a couple of mutual friends. It was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah.
But I was a big pink poof both years.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. The dress had like a sweetheart neckline and big poofy sleeves with like satin roses. It was all like baby pink satin that had little glitter hearts all over it, and then it had the little satin roses on the sleeve and a big full skirt. I mean, I was a big pink poof. And then I had big poofy hair. I grew my hair out for 2 years just so it could be French braided for prom.
Huh.
After senior prom was over, that hair was gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the next weekend I went and got my hair cut off. And I mean, I went from about 2 inches below my shoulders to shaved in the back. Yeah. So, I mean, if you look at the pictures of my senior year, all my senior pictures, I've got long hair. Or for me, long hair. And all the club pictures, I've got long hair. Any activity I was in, I've got long hair until graduation,
Oh
where
boy.
it was shaved in the back and spiked on one side. It was supposed to be spiked all the way across, so I could never get the spikes to stay up other than on one side. So it was actually more like a wave. It was cool. I loved it. Yeah, those were the memories, man. I love my senior year stuff. It was great.
Huh.
And then I was going to school in Savannah, Savannah College of Art and Design, and we were sitting, a group of us were sitting there talking, and my friend had this long, gorgeous long hair, and he would color it like kind of a reddish color or orangey color, and he did Kool-Aid dye, and I'd never heard of that. And we were talking about it. He's like, "Yeah, you get the developer stuff, and you just mix Kool-Aid in instead of hair dye. It's like semi-permanent, and it looked really good on him." And he was asking me about my hair because of the way I had it spiked on one side and everything. I said, "Yeah, I grew it out for a couple years so I could have it French braided for prom, and then promptly went and got it all cut off. And it was my mom's idea to do the spikes." He's like, "Really? Your mom?" I'm like, "Yeah. She was looking through a magazine and was like, 'You should do this.'" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." And so we told the girl who cut my hair, "This is what we want to do." And she's like, "Are you sure? Because that's a big change." I'm like, "Yep. Get rid of this. I hate my hair being long." And yeah, it was shaved in the back, had a heavy weight line up high, and was spiked on one side. And he just thought that was the coolest thing. He's like, "You got such a cool mom." And when I told her about that, she thought that was hysterical. She's like, "I've never even met him." I'm like, "Doesn't matter. He thinks you're cool." I went out with him one time. It was nice. We had a good time. But he also likes dudes, and
That's the thing. All the people you've ever dated are gay.
the best ones.
Oh boy.
The three best guys I went out with are all either gay or bi.
Yeah.
Then I married one who wasn't, and it was a disaster.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
But my friend from Savannah, he's now a drag queen down in Orlando area. It's pretty awesome. He's a really nice guy. And I'm glad that we found each other again on Facebook so we can at least chat every so often. And he was like, for his 50th birthday party, he's like, you should come down. I'm like, I can't. I just started a new job, like literally a couple weeks ago. I cannot take off and come down there. He's like, oh, that's so sad. I wish you could. And I'm like, yeah, well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd like to go to Florida at some point.
I've only been in Florida once, and that was with him.
Oh boy.
The one date. We went to Jacksonville to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Huh.
The one and only time I actually got to go to do it. And at the beginning, they auction off the virgins.
Oh boy.
So I got auctioned off. They didn't really auction us, though. They just did little rhymes for us. But that's one of the things. They get all the newbies up there. And that was fun. We had a good time. I was like, dude, don't send me up there. Don't send me. He's like, you're going up there. I'm like, no, I don't want to go up there. And he got him to take me up. I was like, you are so dead.
Yeah, that would terrify the fuck out of me. There's too much people watching you at the same time. Like, it's different when doing YouTube than actually going on a stage.
Yeah, I mean, up on stage.
Yeah.
I was terrified at my graduation from high school.
Yeah.
Because I had to introduce the senior speaker. And then I was supposed to go on after the choir did a song. And for some reason, they weren't ready. And they were like, and I'm like, come on, no. Choir, no, you. So I had to go up out of order. So I was already nervous and scared to be up there in front of people.
Yeah.
And then I had to go up early.
Oh boy.
I got through it. But, oh, that was hard. That is very hard. When you are afraid of public speaking,
yeah,
and you are standing there. We had a graduating class of 208 students. And you figure all their friends and family were out there in the audience?
Yep.
How many thousand people is that? I mean, if everybody brought 4 or 5 people, that's over 1,000 people,
Yeah.
not counting all the teachers and staff and
yeah,
whatever.
And all their friends and family.
And the
as well.
choir
Yeah.
and the band and
everybody in between.
All the other
yeah.
people. That's just 1,000 people. That's family members.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was terrifying getting up there. I was probably talking to 1,500 people.
Yeah.
By the time it was all said and done, and because I mean, the whole 200 plus of us, and I somehow managed to do it without tripping, without falling down the stairs, without screwing it up completely. But yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
And then I had to take speech class when I went to Rio because I didn't have speech when I was in Savannah. It wasn't part of our curriculum. But I had to have it when I went back to school.
Yeah.
And the first speech we had to do something to kind of introduce ourselves.
Oh boy.
And he gave us some pointers of what to do, and I blew his socks off, literally, because he was just like, I can't believe how calm you were talking about what you talked about.
On the inside.
I was like, you have no idea.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You have no idea how terrified I was to stand up there and say the things I said.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of things on the inside do not work on the outside. You can be as calm as you need to be on the out, but on the inside you are dying.
Oh, yeah.
And I have had that
And
before.
he says, the way you started your speech, I thought it was going to go somewhere completely different. Surprise.
Yeah.
And because I started with a story. He said, start with a little story. And I'm okay. I started with a story about how in fifth grade we went to this place called Woodland Altars. And we were there for, I don't remember how many days. And we went and did hikes and we did nature stuff. And I helped plant an orchard and we did some pioneer related stuff. In the last day, or the last night we were there, we did this thing where we interacted with different staff, and it was kind of like a pioneer day festival thing. I don't even know how to explain it. But one of the people there was a palm reader. And she, was reading my palm. And she says, you have a split lifeline. The phone's over there somewhere. And, the way it's split,
Graysville, Ohio.
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Um, you're going to have a major life event around the age of 30.
And she did.
When I was 32, well, when I was 27, I got married. No, technically I was 26 because I got married a week before my birthday. 26 got married, 27 had him. At 30, I had a miscarriage on my birthday. Major life event there.
Yeah.
At 32,
oh boy, went through worse hell.
I managed to survive a domestic violence incident, and that's as far as I'm going to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
So I'd say I had several major life events around the age of 30.
Yeah.
And that's what I talked about is, and everybody was just like, wow. And you stayed up there and were so calm. And I'm like, my insides aren't.
Yeah.
I am inside, I'm shaking like a leaf. I am terrified.
Yeah.
And somehow managed to get through the speech. So I think talking at graduation helped. Because then I was able to get through. But I had also done like Girl Scout stuff for all through high school and beyond, where I was teaching classes and I was a council trainer for a while. I did, by the time I graduated high school, I had well over 1,000 volunteer hours, teaching classes and setting things up and doing all that stuff. I mean, I had 1,000 hours. I just quit counting. I probably had closer to 2,000 hours by the time I graduated, but because I was there all the time. But that helped because you're standing in front of a group of people and talking. But most of the time it was little kids.
Yeah.
And that's different than
Cool.
people your age or older.
Yeah.
So
that's also kind of the same.
But it's still scary.
Yeah, it's even kind of the same thing with like YouTube. Like talking in front of a camera is a lot different, a lot easier than doing it in front of an audience.
Oh yeah.
Because you can say really whatever you want on a camera and then edit it out, or maybe your video doesn't get a lot of views, or maybe it gets a lot. But going in front of an audience of like several thousands of people, I mean, even when I was in high school, having to do some of the things, mostly for English, I'm like, I
hate it when we had to do speeches in English class.
I'm like, I'd rather not.
I was always afraid.
Yeah, I don't think I knew a lot of people actually wanted to do it.
I remember, I think it was 10th grade, in our English class, we had to memorize a passage of Shakespeare. And I was doing the to be or not to be speech from Hamlet. And I started off and I had my note card just in case I needed to, take a look. And I had it. And I was so nervous. I was shaking. And I started talking, and one of my friends was like, "You need to talk a little louder." And I got quieter.
Yeah.
And then I started over. Okay, I'll try to be a little louder. So it started over, and I was so nervous I couldn't look at anybody. I couldn't look up.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
And I'm standing there and I'm shaking, and they were like, "Slow down." And I went through that whole speech so fast.
Yeah.
Just to get it done.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You need to breathe. Slow down a little and breathe."
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing.
Wait, to be or not to be? That is a question. But there's no rule in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. You know, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was so fast.
Yeah,
And they're like, "Slow down. Slow down." Like,
yeah.
I can't. Just let me get through it.
And that's the thing. It's like some people try to tell you, like, if you're nervous about doing this sort of thing, imagine the audience naked.
That doesn't help.
No,
I don't want to see those people naked.
I don't want to see all those dicks. Are you? If I wanted to see that, I'd go online. No, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to see those people in their clothes. Yeah. I sure don't want to see them naked.
Yeah, I'm like, what? How? Why would that work? There's not a single hot-looking person that I would consider looking at naked in that class. Well, maybe one or two, but that wouldn't be enough to warrant doing a whole speech.
I mean, I'm terrified enough. I don't want to be in a room of naked people.
Yeah. That confused me even more. I'd be like, what? What the hell? Why are all of you naked? Why am I not? Like, what is going on here? What? So I don't know how or why anybody could say that and think that's a normal response, but that's like one of the most common.
Everybody naked. No, that doesn't help.
Or picture them in their underwear. That makes it worse somehow. Like, what? How does that help?
You realize we've been going on and on about garbage for over 40 minutes.
Oh boy. I don't even know how this started.
I don't either, but we always manage to do this. We go off on these wild tangents that have absolutely nothing to do with what the video is about.
Yep.
Maybe we ought to rein it in and
maybe
kind of like end it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe people like these weird random tangents and stories.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you like the random tangents and stories?
We'll probably do them even if you don't, because that's what we seem to do more of in these videos. Just we turn a 20 or 30-minute video into like a 2-hour-long special of us just talking about random shit, but not having anything to do with whatever it is that we are doing, because our minds are just polluted with insanity. That's it. Our minds are completely polluted with the amount of sanity that is insanity that we have been through. And then, when your mind starts going and your brain starts turning into tacos, that like soft tacos, not those hard tacos you sometimes get at Taco Bell.
I don't have taco brain.
Well, you should. You put a little bit of cheese in there, it'll taste good. But anyways...
He really is like this all the time.
Yeah.
I never know what he's going to come up with next. So I should put cheese in my brain so it tastes good.
I don't know. Depends on how much cheese you put in, though.
I mean, do I even start to explain what fish legs is about? I mentioned fish legs earlier.
Oh, boy. All right, we may as well.
Might as well. I mean, it's been mentioned earlier.
That and this video is already going on for longer than I probably should anyway, so...
So, Nikki and I was relieving Nikki from work. And I had clocked in, she had clocked out, and we were just sitting there chatting a little bit before she had to leave. And we were somehow gone on... Oh, we were talking about Wendy's was considering doing this peak pricing nonsense, which is stupid.
Yeah.
And she goes, like, I hadn't heard about that in a long time. She goes, the closest thing would be like at the Chinese restaurant where it's one price at lunchtime and a different price at dinner time. And I said, well, in the evening they do sometimes offer like um crawdads or crab legs or fish legs. And I was like, fish legs? Yeah, fish legs. No, not fish legs.
Ha.
I could not for the life of me come up with frog legs. She was watching me have this whole conversation with myself about fish legs because I was trying, every time I tried to say frog legs, it came out fish legs. And we were rolling once I finally said frog legs. And she was like, I was wondering what you were talking about. I tried to say frog legs and it just kept coming out fish legs. And we were just rolling. We were laughing so hard. And it was so stupid. So then I was playing with what's it called? Copilot on Bing, which is the AI thing. And I had it it said create an image of fish with legs. So then I did that and I posted it on our Facebook and just put the words fish legs. I don't know if you've seen that yet or not, but oh goodness gracious, it was so funny at the time. I'm still laughing about it. And thing is, neither of us were like drinking or on any kind of meds or anything. We're just giddy.
Yeah.
And it was so darn funny. Probably not funny for anybody else, but I thought it was hysterical. Fish legs. I still have February on the calendar.
Huh.
I'm living behind the times.
Yay.
I haven't changed the calendar. I haven't changed the clock.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, we'll be back to February and we'll be back to.
Whatever time it is.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we got to end this. I'm getting goofy now. I need to sleep.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you realize that in 2 hours I will have been up for 24?
Oh boy.
Actually, yeah, well, about an hour and a half.
Huh.
Because I actually woke up. Actually, I woke up at like 8.
Huh.
Got up, went to the bathroom, got back in bed. I thought I got 2 hours left before I have to get up. And then I tossed and turned and couldn't really sleep.
Yeah.
So really, I've been up pretty darn close to 24 hours. No wonder I'm so goofy. And of
Yeah.
course, my stupid nose, drip, drip, drip. Every stinking video. And oh, my hand's doing its thing. Okay, my hands are cramping and my nose is running. I need to I can't even talk. I start coughing. Okay, so remember to do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next video, whatever it may be.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know if it's going to be another taste test thing where I actually have to cook the food.
Maybe. Because we still got the pizza, we got
we have a pizza, we have the mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
There was something else. What was the other thing? Oh, those two burgers.
Oh yeah, that and the frosted flakes, but that's not really something.
That's not really cooking, though.
Yeah. Unless some people think putting milk into a bowl and putting cereal in, or putting cereal in.
You would be surprised on some of those cooking shows that some of the people think that's cooking.
Yeah.
That's not cooking.
Yeah.
Anyway, it could be that. It could be Boxu has been shipped. I believe Snack Crate is on the way. At least that's what it said when I ordered the add-on last night. Japan Crate was renewed today, so it'll be on its way shortly. We got all kinds of stuff coming. I've got some more things coming from Temu, but they're all little orders, so I'm gonna wait till multiples come and do a couple of them together. But yeah, there's some stuff coming. And maybe I will hunt for all the little bits and pieces that I have made craft wise so that I can show you that I have done some things.
Yeah.
I just haven't put together any actual journals yet. But
Yeah.
that's common. It's common.
At
It'll
some
happen
point.
eventually.
Yeah.
What I need to do is rearrange some things. I want to move this stuff out of that corner, move this stuff to that corner so that it's out of my way over here. And then maybe I can maneuver some other stuff. At some point, I need to clear a space on the table so that I have room to do crafty stuff.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem is I don't really have space.
Yeah.
So I need to rearrange some stuff so that I can have the space to work.
Yeah.
Unless I do it at work.
Yeah.
But that's a whole bunch of nonsense trying to do that.
Yeah.
Because I'd have to take my other camera that would plug into the computer and take whatever it is that I'm working on. And of course that would be the night when everybody's needy.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the solution. I think we'll find another way to do it, but I have got to definitely create some space so that I can. And I mean, I guess I could try doing some videos on that, but
Yeah.
I think it's going to be difficult,
Yeah.
especially with the lack of space. Um, but we do have some things that we're working on clearing areas out. I want to get rid of some stuff in the kitchen. Maybe that way I can, get a workspace in there. I don't know. I just have so many things I want to get done that I just don't know where to start. It gets overwhelming at some point.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna leave it here, and we will see you in the next one, whatever it is.
Yeah. Who knows?
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Bye bye.